Okay, just in Piantadosi for Sprint 3. We'll go ahead and run the build real quick. This is the build now with the Centipede and the correct following. It's a little slow right now because my computer's not plugged in, but it'll be going at its regular speed. The sprite there is not the right sprite. I'll just plug in the other one just because it's getting close to the deadline now. I just want to make sure I get it in. So everything's all set up there with the Centipede and everything following the head. All the pointers get taken care of as well. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I made the Scorpion smaller like you had recommended. So took care of that. I'll try and go through this real quick. This is the bullet constructor factory. So that's all working properly. It creates a new bullet if it needs to, and then tells it to be recycled. Pretty straightforward. It's pretty similar to the one that came with the demo. Most of the changes happened here in the Centipede head file that I have. I didn't create a derived class or anything like that. I stuck it all into one with kind of a state machine basically. So it takes in three things. It takes in the mushroom grid, if it's a head or not, and also how many body parts it should have behind it. So here in the constructor, it checks if it's a head or not. If it is, it goes and sets up all of this data, basically just setting up what a head needs to have. And then otherwise, it'll set up the data for a body piece, which is slightly different, but for the most part the same. Basically, it gets another different sprite, sets all that stuff up. In the update, it's kind of the same story. If it's a head, it's going to go through all this checking, and it checks once every 8 frames, basically. For if there's a mushroom to the side of it or not, and then to move up or down, and all the logic that goes with that. Then this is the update for a body segment. Basically, the difference is that it's not checking for mushrooms. Obviously, it's just checking right here what's happening to the node or the centipede part that's in front of it, and just which direction it should be heading and whatnot. And that'll happen once every 12 frames. It'll get a new direction to go. Let's see. This spawns a dead mushroom, and this is used here in the destroy function. So this is basically keeping track of all the pointers when one of the segments gets destroyed. It nulls out ones that are where it's getting destroyed, and keeps everything in check. And then if there's a spot for a new dead mushroom, it'll create one there. So that's just all the different outcomes of that. Let's see. Movement update basically is keeping track of if the head needs to move up or down, and then also the rotation for the sprites. It's pretty much what that's doing. And then this is just getters and setters for the centipede node. Centipede pointers is these guys right here. Spawn behind will create a new centipede piece behind the one that was just created, and then connect the pointers and link them together. Let's see. Check movement ahead will check the piece in front of it. So it will basically just figure out what the piece in front of it is planning on doing next, and then set that up. So that's about it. Thank you.